Leo, Kat here to do your June reading. Let's see what we've got. I'm going to sage with some, well, I'm going to smudge with some Palo Santo. Hold on one second while I get this going. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. Just so you know, this is a general reading for the Leo Collective. It will not resonate with every Leo. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign. You may find something more applicable to what you're looking for there. Additionally, I do not take cards from the deck. I take jumpers. It takes a little longer for me to shuffle that way, but that is the way I work with spirit. So if you'd like to fast forward to when the cards are laid out, please feel free to do that. I will be going through all of the cards again when I get there. Just so you know how this works, I'll lay out a Celtic Cross spread for you. That is the general read. We'll start with a querent card. That will be the situation at hand, or you individually, Leo. And then we will clarify with the Murder of Crows deck, the shadow aspects that are taking place, the things we need to overcome, consider, the challenges or obstacles we may run into based on the base reading, and then also the Good Tarot, which will give us the positive aspects that we can look forward to, the choices that we might make that would move the reading in the positive direction. I will clarify at the end with some oracle cards as well to get some additional information for you. Here we go, Leo. Leo, June, please. Leo, June. Leo, June, please. So far you've got the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands, two paths laid before you, inspiration, spark, creativity from the divine. So you've got this passion for something you're undertaking here. And you've got two paths laid out before you to choose from, coming out of some a time frame of being very guarded as well. And also coming out of this mental construct of being a winner at all costs. So no longer in that energy. Looks like you've also come out of some indecision here. You had two decisions that you were wrestling with. Looks like you're coming out of that. And now you're looking at which path to go down. Two paths are laid before you. Four of Wands in the reverse in the immediate future. Four of Wands is usually your twin flame, committed relationship, marriage card, soulmate in the reverse. Emperor in the reverse as your attitude, so no longer the my way. Well, actually, Emperor in reverse is my way or the highway. Emperor in reverse is very kind of stubborn, habitual energy. It's going to be the way I want it to be. If it's in the upright, it's very strategic and planning and thoughtful, and got a broken heart here in your environment. In the reverse, Hierophant, tradition, relationship, keys to the kingdom, norms, cultures, in the hopes and fears. In reverse, final outcome, however, is Ten of Cups. So let's see how that manifests here. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Nine of Swords. So thinking about things, keeping you up at night. Something is keeping you up at night. High Priestess here below that. You have an inner knowing. Three of Pentacles, being the architect of your own future and determining how things are going to go. Chariot is moving, however. Hanged Man is taking a spiritual timeout, which it appears you have done. Now you're taking a leap of faith. And this is after having the Ten of Swords, making some decisions about what you want, perhaps, because you've got the Seven of Cups here, which means trying to gain clarity on what exactly it is you want, and feeling bound and constricted, not able to communicate as well. That was either your energy or someone in your environment. Ace of Wands here, passion, creativity, coming in from the divine here. Passion to pursue your purpose, probably, because we've got the Two of Wands in front of us. One of these wands is the passion, the other is the path, right? The world is before you. In the reverse, in the subconscious mind, is the Nine of Wands. So once very guarded individual, now coming out of that energy In the recent past, Two of Swords, unable to make a decision. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I turn left or right? What should I do? How should I communicate this? Swords are about communication. Swords are about conversation. They could be text messages. They could be phone calls. They could be emails. But not making a move, being blinded as to which direction to turn in, coming out of that energy. And then in the conscious mind, Five of Swords. This is a winner at all costs. This is somebody who will say or cut out anything that does not serve them. You can see these two here walking away defeated, right? Winner at all costs. This is in the reverse. So having come out of that energy in the conscious mind, and then in the immediate future, you've got Four of Wands in reverse. Ordinarily, this is soulmate energy, twin flame, karmic cycle with someone repeated in this life is now in the reverse. At the bottom of the spread, we have the Emperor in the reverse. Emperor in the upright is someone who is strategic, plans things out, knows every move before they're going to make it, knows every move you're going to make before you make it. This is your energy, this is the Aquarian energy, and this is your attitude right now. It's in the reverse. In the reverse, the Emperor signifies my way or the highway, a very stubborn, heels stuck in the dirt, you know, like I'm going to put my heels in energy. So we'll see how that manifests in the rest of the reading here. Three of Swords here. This is heartbroken situation coming out of that. This usually indicates a third-party situation. The third party could be friends, family, influencing the relationship that you're in, the relationship that you want, or a relationship that you were in that ended in a third-party heartbreak for you. In your hopes and fears, you've got the Hierophant. So this is someone who has a direct connection to the divine. In the reverse, it also indicates more cultural norms, keys to the kingdom. This can be a marriage as well. But yeah, I think this was thoughts of a committed relationship in the reverse in the hopes and fears. But you still have 10 of Cups as your final outcome. So I'm very curious about that. We'll pull some more cards on that, Leo, and see where that is going. You can see this couple has made it over the mountains and through the valleys to end up on the other side. Old and gray, looking at the 10 Cups, looking at everything they've traversed to end up where they are, happy and emotionally content. So let's pull Murder of Crows here and see what transpires between now and then to get you to this final outcome. I'm going to shuffle it 3 times. Normally what I do. You got Judgment here. There's a decision being made, and Five of Swords again. That winner at all costs energy. And then you've got 9 of Wands. So guarded. Guarded, guarded. Okay. Wait. All right. If that's what you want. What is this? Oh, Knight of Swords. This is someone coming in or you coming in to communicate one way or the other. And this is I think this is the Star here in the reverse. It's not your dream here. 7 of Wands here. 7 of Wands is a weary warrior. It's someone who's always had to exert themselves for someone to see them. You know, this is fending off people. This is always having to fight, always having to be in that position where you have to wield your staff to keep people at bay. And in the same breath, it's also about wanting someone to finally see you and to get through. So 7 of Wands here. One crow to another. It looks like, you know, looking at the soul and saying, okay, when we're going to have a breakthrough here. Interesting. Temperance. Patience is needed. And this just reminds me that when you're talking about a situation where there's a lack of communication and either side is making assumptions about what's transpired and what has or has not been communicated, there may be a lot of angst going on, that not that it's unnecessary, but that it's not always accurate, okay? And having patience enough. You've got, you notice here on this temperance card, there are 2 cups, like the 2 of cups. It just reminded me of the 2 of cups here. Where sometimes a relationship is 70-30 in one direction and sometimes it's 70-30 in the other direction. And it's this constant ebb and flow back and forth. Nothing's ever 50-50. Nothing's ever evenly balanced. Depends on what's going on. You just have to have patience for it to come back around. That's what I get from the energy of this card tonight. And then I've got King of Swords here as well. And King of Swords, you know, in the positive, King of Swords can be truthful and dependable and authentic and can say things in a way that is truthful but doesn't do any damage, right? This is having emotional intelligence as well as having intelligence, you know? You know what I mean? And here he sits with his blade in one hand, and his crow in the other. So this is almost like holding your soul, holding your spirit, holding your message from spirit, or your connection with spirit in one hand, and your blade in the other, making a decision. He looks like he's trying to decide, do I say it or do I not say it? And these are all the shadow aspect cards that we're talking about here. Okay, let's go to the good tarot and see what we've got. Because you did have here the Knight of Swords rushing in, but this crow is tied to the other hand, right? It's interesting. Okay, good tarot. Tell me how we get to the 10 of Cups here, Spirit. Page of Water. This is an offer of Leo, Sun card. Interesting. So the sunflowers are here and the sun is here on this Leo card, which is the sun. Expressing, this is about finding your own inner joy, finding your own contentment, not looking for external validation. The sun is very much the inner child being happy and being at the forefront of the heart. Because if you look at the Rider-Waite deck, the child is riding a lion, right? And he's got sunflowers all around and the rays of the sun and this little red banner that says, you know, I'm here and I'm happy. And I think this is about making the self happy. And then this offer of love, right? Pages are immature or burgeoning or flowering or, you know, just starting romances. It's the beginning of the romance as a page. Not mature love at all. This could be new love as well coming in to get that 10 of Cups. Could be brand new love. 2 of Fire here. This is 2 of Wands. So again, you've got 2 of Wands here. You've got 2 paths that you can go down, right? And maybe in this case, I get the sense with the Page of Water that there are 2 paths or 2 choices that you have to make. New or old. Okay. What's this? Page of Earth. It's Page of Pentacles. So this will be a foundational decision. But there could be a good foundation here with this person coming in. This new offer. I apologize for the sirens in the background. I live near the hospital and it cannot be avoided, particularly in these times. And then I've got the Hermit. going within and working on your spiritual connection. You'll see here at the top, on this particular card, in this particular deck, there are 5 keys. 3 is you, right? But the 5 keys reminds me of the 5 of Swords here, and it's almost as if there's this turnaround from this energy, I've got to win at all costs. Being the victor here is the most important thing, to making myself happy, knowing what I want, building a foundation where I can thrive is most important to me. I think there's an inner knowing here of what's going to work for you and truly make you happy in the end, because you do have the 10 of Cups here at the end of the spread. And this is about self-reflection and connecting with your higher self and putting away the things that used to work. This looks like, the past, right? This strikes me as the past. Hold on a second. Let me just arrange this for a second so I can show you. Past energy, past energy. So evolving out of that energy into the future, right? Evolving out of this and that and the broken heart into making a decision about what is going to work for you, right? Where is your passion? And these two choices here. What's going to make you happy? Of these 2 wands, what's going to make you happy? You can see here she's riding this giraffe with a lantern. There's a lantern behind and there's a lantern in front. And the lantern in front is shining a whole lot brighter than the lantern behind. Right? It's cutting through the fog. It's cutting through the darkness. And leading you. This 2 of Wands, this 2 of Fire here is leading you to the 10 of Cups. Because the past energy wasn't doing it. I feel like this is all that. And this is what's going to, yeah. Yep. This is what's going to do it here for you. So that's a very positive message here, Leo. And just remember, for this 2 of Cups, if there's someone new coming in and offering you love, offering you the basis for a foundational relationship, the start of a relationship, it's not always going to be 50-50. It's going to be 70-30. And sometimes it's going to be 70-30 in your direction. And sometimes it's going to be 70-30 in the other direction. You've got to have patience to let this grow and patience to let this happen. 7 of Wands here, that guarded, weary warrior. That should be a thing of the past when you get to this stage. Because that didn't make your dreams come true. Okay? I think there's much happiness to be found here. And going inside and finding your inner light. And the answer is in the future, not in the past. It's not in the past. This light is dimming. This light is shining bright. And I think this light is you finding yourself and finding the complement to that. Your counterpoint in someone else. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay. This card is really, really resonating with me for you. This lantern. Here. Okay. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you or 2 and just see where this comes out. I think it's time for you to put your swords down. Have some patience and invest in this future of yours. Because you think it's caused you a lot of pain in the past. All right, here we go. It's time to release any negativity. This is all negative. It's all negative. Let go of that, okay? Let go of that. Your hard work is paying off. Okay, just so you know, my turntable for my cards just spun twice on a completely different table. So listen to this message. A new romantic cycle is beginning. Okay, Leo? Follow the light. That's all I've got for you guys tonight. I hope that this read resonated with you and that it made some sense and that you can lay down those swords and move away from the negativity. Because all the hard work you've done on yourself and for yourself is starting to pay off. And a new romantic cycle is coming in. And I think it's going to have to do with this moon on the 26th. Okay? So, go for that 10 of Cups, Leo. Go for your happiness. Go within. Connect with spirit, your divine self, your higher self. All right? Love you guys. Take care. If this resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Or at least like the video. That would be really helpful to me. And I'm really happy to see this for you guys. It's great. Okay. I will check you guys out in the mid-month and let you know what's going on for the remainder of the month at that point. You can also follow me over on Facebook and Instagram. If you so choose, I do other things there, like contests and other things. I'm sorry, again, I live by the hospital now. I've got helicopters. It's a non-stop situation as of late. I do apologize for that. But I think you've got some positive things coming in here, Leo. Very excited for you, and I'm excited to see how this pans out for you in the future. Okay? Take care, and I will talk to you again at the end, or the middle of the month, actually. Okay? Bye, guys.